All right, everybody, we back with another episode of Shinobi Wisdom. I'm King Shinobi. I'm out here in beautiful Naples. It's around sunset time. Just left the beach. Got hella meditation session in. Got to clear some things out. Got to think about some things and strategize a little bit. We always got to strategize that next phase of life. That next step we're gonna do, man. I'm telling you, man, it's like a chessboard, man. We gotta make those moves wisely, man, or they're gonna take our queen, they're gonna take our king, they're even gonna take our pawns, man. Every piece counts, yo. Every piece counts. It just depends on how we use it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm out here at sunset time. I've been wanting to come to this spot for a little minute, man, so I thought I would come out here, talk to you guys. Also gave myself a little challenge of doing videos, so I'm just keeping track of that as well, you know what I'm saying? Keeping myself accountable and really working on pushing myself to a new phase, man, a new phase of life, you know. But today I really wanted to speak to the fathers out there, man. The fathers that's doing it, man, that's getting it in, that's, out here hustling. Not only are they hustling, but, they thinking of building generational wealth, and they also find the time to be there with their kids, being right there with your kids. I'm talking about making breakfast, making lunch, making dinner, reading, arts and crafts, taking them out in nature, letting them learn about plants, having them just have an abundance of books to read on their own, reading with them, and really stimulating the mind of your children on top of supporting your children and really like figuring your way out as a man, as a father, you know what I'm saying? So I really wanted to make a video for you guys, man. The ones that are out here, really killing it, man, And I wanted you guys to know, and I'm realizing things, being a father myself and doing everything myself, and just me, and my boy. It's really bringing some things to light, that I didn't see before, but now that I'm in it, I'm totally in it. I'm totally invested in it. I'm having these more and more revelations, just like I was talking in the last video. I'm having more and more and more revelations on things. And when I have these revelations, I want to share these revelations with you because, man, I'm telling you, they are a benefit, man. They really are a benefit. And I'm not saying it's easy, but, learning through trial and error has been a great benefit, So I want you fathers to know out there, man, like, you're worth more than money, man. Like, the value that you're gonna give your kid, and I'm talking about like your time, your attention, the guidance, the navigation, all that is gonna be worth way more than any amount of money that you could give them, anything you could spend on them, anything that you could buy them. Like, it trumps all of that, man. And we, in my opinion, we gotta focus on that. Now, I'm not saying don't go out there and get this paper, you know what I'm saying? Because we gotta do that regardless, That's just, as men, we're gonna go out and get that and figure out ways and, construct strategies to get this paper, to give our kids a great life so they ain't struggling like us, But I'm learning you can't just get caught up in giving that financial support to your kids, man. Like, you got to be there with them every day. I say, for instance, man, I really don't want my kid to be in like any type of system. I've been through the systems. I think the systems are flawed myself. And I say to myself, if things are going to change, then I need to do things in my life to change them. If others aren't going to do it, then I'm going to do it, because shit doesn't change until people see that things can work, you know what I'm saying? But I realize you got to be a pioneer to step out there into something uncharted and make change, make change by doing, you know what I'm saying? So since I don't have my son in a daycare, he's always with me 24/7. Unless he's with his mom, he's with me. You know what I'm saying? So I could easily put him in daycare, go, do some side hustles here and there, boom, 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 make more moves that I need to make. But I think about that and I'm like, this is more time that he's away from me. This is more time that he's getting influenced by somebody else. This is more time that somebody else is raising him. And it's like, if I'm his dad, I need to be there. He needs to be around me and be seeing what I'm doing more than anybody, more than the babysitter, more than the school teacher, all that. He needs to see what I'm doing. He needs to see how I move. He needs to see me actually learn lessons and make mistakes as a man so he can learn from me. So he can continue to absorb from me, learn from my mistakes as I'm learning as well. And man, this is gonna put him in this space that's gonna put him, well ahead of some people that are, coddling their kids and sending their kids off to be raised by other people. And I'm not downing people because I know we all have situations where we got to do what we got to do. And some of us have to do these things and don't have the freedom that others do. So every situation is different. You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed enough to have been guided to a career that I don't work a normal 9 to 5, So that makes that a lot more beneficial not to have that 9 to 5 schedule. So I can actually implement change in my life. You know what I'm saying? If I was working a 9 to 5, I wouldn't have as much time as I do with my son. And yeah, he wouldn't be getting that constant, consistent influence of me, of his dad. You know what I'm saying? If I was working a 9 to 5. So I'm blessed to be working a job where I don't have to do that. And when I'm off, I can have him on these days, other than the days I'm splitting with his mother and shit like that, But if I'm off, he's with me. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, And I've been able to create that life for him through the decisions that I have made. And I'm grateful that I've made those decisions because it kind of puts me in an easier spot than someone that's working a 9 to 5 that can't, do the same things that I'm able to do because of the choices that I've made, of the career that I chose, and of what to do with my direction in life. So I know everybody's life direction is going to be different, and you got to do what you got to do. But I just want to express to you guys that I'm learning. If your kids are always with you, they're always soaking up game from you. You get to really mold their minds, mold their surroundings. You want to give them positive surroundings. You want to give them surroundings where their minds can just really, really utilize the information that's around their environment. You feel me? And yeah, this is becoming very enlightening to me. It's becoming very enlightening to me. And of course, kids are not easy to deal with. So your kids always being with you, it's going to get to you. They're going to get on your damn nerves. That's for damn sure. But, none of that comes before the grand plan of all. The grand plan of making sure that your kid is someone that, has integrity, has manners, has patience, has developed control over their emotions so they're not ruled by their emotions, The confidence building confidence in your kids, Just helping them navigate through life, easier. Not even easier, but just with more awareness, man, because a lot of us didn't have the guidance that we needed. We had to figure things out and we had to mess up. And, even recently we might continue to mess up. I mean, that's going to happen as well. You know what I'm saying? But we just got to know that we don't have to be stuck in that, We don't have to be stuck in that cycle, and we can fully break our kids out of that cycle. Like fully break our kids out of that cycle. That's the power that we have. Even if we weren't able to break that cycle and we may have done some things that continued it, we can attempt to have that cutoff be right here with our kids. You know what I'm saying? And Everything's a choice. Everything's a choice. Everything's a choice. Everything's a choice. That's another thing you can really express to your kids. The choices that you make, man, that's what's going to appear in your life. That's what's going to come back to you, man. It's going to reflect back to you, man. Your choices and what you decide to do and who you decide to be around, who you decide to be with, who you decide to have children with. All that shit's going to bounce back at your ass, man. If you're making the wrong choices out here, that shit's going to bounce back and that shit going to hurt. For real. Let me tell you from experience, that shit going to hurt, man. And you're going to have that strength to get through that hurt, keep going, and really implementing something in your kids where, you know, they're going to make their own choices regardless. We can't control our children, but they're going to make their own choices regardless. But you can at least put that nugget in their head to be like, yo, this is what I experienced. This is what I've seen. This is the game that I could peep you to. You know what I'm saying? You could take it or not, take it or leave it. But don't say I never gave you the game. I never gave you what I was seeing out here and what I was learning and the wisdom that I was gaining from it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, fathers, man. I mean, this pertains to mothers as well, man. But this pertains to, you know, anybody with kids in general. But I'm a father, so I can only speak on being a father. You know what I'm saying? But just know that all that you give your kids, man, that's going to be worth more than some money, man. We're going to get out here and make money, bro. We're going to get out here and get it. You know, the ones of the ones of us that are of sound mind, sound heart, you know, and we know where we're going, we know where we're headed, and ain't nothing gonna stop us from getting there. You know, we're gonna give our kids money, bro. We're gonna give our kids money. Even if we ain't got all we want at this moment, we're gonna get that money, you know, so that's gonna happen, you know, as long as you have the right intentions, as long as you're making the right moves, you're surrounding yourself with the right people, you know what I'm saying? But don't none of that material shit trump what you gonna give to your kids, man. Teach them to have a heart, you know what I'm saying? Teach them to have some empathy and sympathy, you know, but not too much, you know, really balance that shit out, you know what I'm saying? Like, teach them some balance, you know, teach them some balance, you know, and yeah, I think they'll have a head start in life, you know, especially like when they get out on their own. I think they'll have a real head start, man. We can really take all that we've learned and then we can pour all that into our children. We can pour that right back into them. Take our experiences, pour it back into our kids. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, give them a leg up. Give them something that maybe we didn't have growing up. We can give that to them, you know? So, all you fathers out there, even your mothers, I'm speaking to everybody, but especially your fathers, because we have a huge role as fathers, man. And sometimes we don't always live up to it as fathers, but we got to continue to hammer that shit in and make it a priority to live up to that. Live up to being a father that's leading by example, that's not only speaking, but he's doing as well. You know, we got to be that. We got to, you know. But much love to y'all out there. It's been another episode of Shinobi Wisdom. As you can see, the sun done went down a little bit. There we go. Sun done went down. Let me give y'all a little something. Give y'all a little something to look at. Right there. Boom. I was just at the beach, so this sunset would have been real nice, but yeah, this is Naples, man. This is Naples. Check us out. Other side. You got 5th Avenue right there. 5th Avenue a little busy. 5th Avenue jumping. But yeah, man. Let's make this thing better for our kids, man. Keep being good fathers out there. Oh, it's raining on us. Shit, if you haven't seen your kids mend those relationships, If you haven't spoken to your kids, mend those relationships, you know. Let's all get this shit mended out here, man. Let's mend our hearts. Let's mend our children's hearts if we have to. Get some positivity going, man. Some real positivity, man. Real talk. Real talk. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for listening to me. Hope this helps somebody, man. For real. As I'm helped, I'm going to continue to help others. That's just what I'm going to do. That's just how I'm made. That's just how it's going to go. That's how we're going to continue. That's how we're going to continue on the shinobi side of things. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Much love to the real fathers. Much love to the fathers out there that's figuring it out. The ones that's just figuring it out. We all just figuring it out at the end of the day, you know. But much love to the mothers out there doing their thing, you know, who understand that men need father in their life. They're not trying to keep their kids from the father. Shout out to you women. You got some integrity yourself. Got some sense about yourself. Got some honor. You know what I'm saying? Can see the bigger picture. You aren't ran by your emotions. Shout out to those ladies. We love y'all, man. Without y'all, our kids wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't even be having this conversation about kids if it wasn't for y'all. So much love to you ladies out there. Much love to the men out there. Mothers, fathers, children. Let's do what we can to be good to one another, man. Do what we can to be good to one another, yo. And fix whatever's been broken. Let's fix it, you know. I'm speaking to all of us. I'm speaking to me. I'm speaking to you. Everybody. You feel me? But, hey, much love to y'all, man. This has been another episode of Shinobi Wisdom. I'm King Shinobi. Wanted to hit y'all with a little something. But remember, check out designcustoms.net if you want some Shinobi apparel. I'm rocking the Shinobi apparel. I came straight from the gym. Man, this thing gonna make you look good up in the gym, man. It's gonna make the crease of that chest shine. It's gonna make them arms shine. Boom, right there. Boom. Remember, this is 100% ring spun cotton. It is durable. It is light. I've been working out in these like crazy. I get to check out the back. Logo made by Angel Carrillo. Shout out to Angel. Shout out to King Deontay. Shout out to my main man, Jamie Riles. I love you, man. Appreciate you. I appreciate the real ones, man. You've been there for a minute showing that you the real. Love you, bro. So many of y'all out there, I appreciate, man. We're going to keep this thing moving. We're going to keep this thing moving. We're going to keep it climbing. We're going to take it to the next level. But I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out. Much love.